As New Zealanders, we share a sense of equality, compassion and justice. We understand that access to the basics in life, health, education, communication, social connection, financial security, are key to providing the opportunities for us to realise our potential as individuals and to enable our whanau and communities to flourish and thrive. What the COVID-19 pandemic has shown us is that when we pull together as New Zealanders, we can achieve amazing things. It's also revealed that any of us can need help at any time, and that deep inequalities in Aotearoa New Zealand persist despite large investments being made by this government. So as we rebuild from the pandemic, we have the opportunity to rebuild better, not just go back to the old normal. We have the opportunity to create an Aotearoa New Zealand which prioritises everybody's well-being. We need our leaders to think bigger and take bolder policy decisions, because this is the moment for us to do even better. This is where the Aotearoa Wellbeing Commitment comes in, a new way of ensuring that all New Zealanders are cared for no matter who we are or how much money we have in our pocket. The Aotearoa Wellbeing Commitment is a collection of public services that ensure that all New Zealanders can live a happy and healthy life. Things like health, education, housing, income support, but also public transport and internet access, which together form our essential social infrastructure. These are the services that should be funded by governments to ensure that everybody in New Zealand can have a wellbeing foundation. These are services that can be responsive to and designed by the very people that use them and the frontline workers that provide those services. Let's take health. Getting old, being young, getting sick, it's all part of being human. Everybody deserves access to quick, effective, compassionate care whenever we get sick or injured. And we need those services to be ready as we age or grow or face another pandemic. With education, no matter how or where our tamariki grow up, they should be set off into a bright future with the skills and knowledge they need to fully participate in our society. And that education, that support needs to start right at the very beginning, with early childhood education that fosters their potential and meets their needs. Housing is vital to our quality of life. Everybody needs a warm, dry, secure and energy efficient home, no question. Nobody should be forced to live in a car, on a couch, or in a mouldy and damp, crowded home. And as we face the greatest global recession in living memory, every single one of us deserves the means to make ends meet when we are caught up in these hard times, and at least a living wage when we are working. With the Aotearoa Wellbeing Commitment, we have the opportunity to free up our cities and take climate action through funding public transport. By making buses and trains a public good, we can ensure that we all have access to the areas we work, live and play. And finally, public goods are simply not just physical anymore. The internet is vital to ensure that all citizens have access to information for work opportunities and for social connection. Covering the basic cost of internet ensures this access for all New Zealanders. So, together, this is the Aotearoa Wellbeing Commitment, where we share the responsibility for making sure everybody in our country has the same chances in life and can fully participate in our society. Now is the time for our politicians to take bold policy decisions. Choosing to support the Aotearoa Wellbeing Commitment is choosing to strengthen our families and communities by rebuilding better. So join us. Let's come together, make our voices heard, and get our politicians to take the action we need to see this election. Together, we can rewrite the rules for better outcomes now and for generations to come. So let's do even better and vote for the Aotearoa Wellbeing Commitment.